Okay, so there was one small problem with what I was doing. Uh, as you can see, I'm narrating after I actually recorded the episode, and I'm kind of doing this on Windows Movie Maker, so I have no idea if it's really going to work. I recorded 2 episodes without any audio somehow, so I really need to look into why Shadowplay decides for 2 episodes to actually use my audio, and then for the next 2 episodes not use my audio. Uh, so I'm trying to remember what I was doing at this point in time in the video. Let's see. My cursor is. Oh, it looks like I'm showing all my other tracked items in the left side on the left corner, showing uh, what they are. I picked just metal or ores because I didn't really want to have like 8 separate ores, kind of like what I have with logs. And then same with slivers, there'd just be too many. Um, as you can see, bandages are at the top. Then dirt and clay, because everyone loves, well, not everyone, but I like to know how much dirt and clay I have, just for my knowledge. And again, crafted items at the bottom there to sell. That's basically like jewelry and let's say statuettes and commemorative coins and puzzle boxes. Um, so the what am I doing here? Okay, the chair and the table, and then I'll probably end up building the door soon. Just get ready for the ambassador, which should be soon. I can't really see what day it is because what I'm looking at is a small, like, 4 by 2.5 inch square in Movie Maker, which is kind of ridiculous, but oh well. Oh yeah, I built the distillery because we had basically no wine or alcohol. So now I don't know, what am I doing? That's almost done. Oh, here we go. There's the wood door. That wood door is being made. Looking at finishing up, digging all the ramps down, and right here I'm pretty sure I noticed that I dug one too deep the entire way. So from that point on, there's going to be like one layer on the mountain, making it look a little weird at the end. Here I'm trying to figure out a nice orange grove, but I found out that the pasture is a part of it, so I'm just like, oh, I'm going to move the pasture. So I'm going to dig this ramp down, and then, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know. So here I am. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of the pasture and just put it right now, or move it right now. So I make an 8x8 pasture, put the yak there. I think it holds 5. So I'm like, yay. So this is why I'm explaining. I only put 1 male so that there's 4 females. And every 12 days, 4 yaks are born, basically, and then they get butchered once I have 4 females. Now I'm placing the grove. Yay, go grove. It's going to be orange because I had about 100 and something clippings. So now I'm just kind of, being lazy, not moving the camera around. Probably explaining something, but I can't actually remember what I'm explaining. I think I just looked at, yeah, okay. I was wondering why there was only 1 guy at the training grounds, and that's because 2 of his fellow trainees were sleeping. But now, as you can see, they're planting all the orange trees. I'm getting ready to, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to build the wall. I'm just going to do what I did on the other side and remove the ramps. So now I'm removing more, or digging, no, sorry. I'm removing those ramps, and now I'm about to dig more ramps down. I believe, in that area. No, I guess first I'm putting the wood door down so I can get the ambassador quarters ready for the ambassador, because I think he is about to show up soon during the next day, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but I could be wrong. And so, yeah, here we go. It's still going. Actually, what am I doing? Oh, the market stall. Yeah. Yep, so it is this day that I'm pretty sure the ambassador shows up and the merchant comes during the night. And it's a good thing I remembered to put the merchant stall down, because it was basically needed. And there was a honey badger that came out of nowhere. So here I am, I'm looking at something. Like I said, it's too small, I can't actually see what's there. I think I didn't have anyone distilling or brewing, so I had to actually set my agricultural engineers to brew, which now that I think of it, I didn't unselect it once I actually picked a brewer or a distiller. Yeah, the profession's called distilling, but the actual job in the game is called brewing. So there's the ambassador quarters. It's all ready. I think it was worth 702, which is a lot, especially for an ambassador, because usually the ambassador requires, I think, at least 300 when they first get here. I think. Don't quote me, because again, I haven't played Gnomoria in a little while, so it could have changed. And it could never have been 300. I could just be making up that number. Anyways, I think I realized, I had a lot of clippings at this point, or something. No, digging. Okay, we're digging. Digging more ramps down. Making more dirt. At some point, I do start cutting more clippings. Oh, here I'm describing where I could put a personal quarter for the Beastmaster, or should I say the basically rancher, so he can look on to his yaks. Oh, this is where I was like, oh, I should put my barracks, my entrance way at the top of this massive mountain and have like a cool fort at the top, and then I could add on to like the Helm's Deep kind of thing coming out. But actually, the Helm's Deep thing won't work if I actually keep that pasture there and build that personal quarters. Anyways, there you can see I'm cutting the clipping for more gnome bucks, or should I say, you could say ducats, gnome ducats, or gnome dollars, or gnome yen, or gnome francs, or gnome pounds, or gnome whatever you want to call it. I like gnome bucks just because I heard it on AVAC's video, and it really just makes sense. Well, not makes sense, but it's just catchy. It's a catchy way of saying it. So this is where I think I actually chose someone to be a distiller, or a brewer. No, distiller. Yes, distiller. I looked at their stats. I saw who had the better stats. I saw that one farmer had like 34 farming, the other guy had 26 or something like that. And the guy with 26 farming had 21 brewing, and the guy who had 34 had 22 brewing. So I took the better of the two and kept him farming, because he would be able to harvest faster. And the other guy who only had like 26 farming and 21 brewing, I kept him for brewing. Yeah, sorry, I kind of blanked out there. But now we're on to that second episode. I think I kind of showed the area where I was going to put the entranceway. And I know during this episode I kind of clear it out for a 13 by 13 area to get my to move my training grounds to the front outpost. I need to find a name for it. I need to find a name for it. It'll come to me at some point. It won't be Saintcomet because that's the name of the kingdom. But I need a name somehow. I need to somehow name that building, the training outpost, or no, whatever. Anyways, what am I doing right now? I'm finishing up the rear wall, removing the ramps. So once those ramps are gone, I'm pretty sure my entire base is blocked off, and that is the only entrance. What else? Let's see. My yaks are going to get. Ooh, there's the merchant. So the merchant's going to come straight for the table, or the market. I think it's called the market. Yeah, there we go. And first thing I grab is female yak, male yak. Yeah, male yak. I only take one. I thought about taking two, but I only took one. And then I took the strawberry wine. And I'm looking for anything else I really need. That's all I took to begin with, is what you see there. And then, wow, I took a while to decide what I wanted. Sometimes I do take stone, but I didn't think I didn't think I needed stone at that point. So, anyways, you can see I took the pine and the birch clippings because I had everything planted, and then I took a bunch of seeds and a lot of my copper military uniform, and the hand axe. And then here goes the seeds. And then I think I pick oranges for the remainder, because I had a bunch of oranges. And then my orange grove is going to produce even more oranges. Just ridiculous. So many fruits. Not enough baskets. Wow, I did take forever to decide. I need to speed that up next time a merchant shows up. Alright, so it's traded. So I immediately said to butcher corpses, because I didn't have that before. And then once this guy finished bringing the female yak, I automatically put butcher excess livestock. So it was butchered, and then right now I'm checking to see who has bone carving, because I swore I thought the carpenter had it, but no one had it. At least I think it was the case. That's what I was looking at before. So I was getting ready to build the tailor because I need that to build bandages and mattresses. What else? Let's see. Here I'm getting more wine just because we need more drinks. You can never go wrong with too many drinks. Well, I mean, there is a limit because you don't want too many mants to come after the first year. I like to try and keep it nice and low. I like to only use, oh my god, fruits if I need to. Like if I need fruit, I'll just forage it from my groves, and it only takes a day and a half of sunlight to grow back. So it's a pretty quick turnaround. And once you have a lot of wheat, you can just turn all your flour, or grain, sorry, not flour, all your grain into beer. So, I mean, we have lots of options for water. Or not, oh my god, for drinks. Drinks! There's like no water on this map. I still cannot believe that. And what I did down there was when I selected forage, I wanted to see if anybody, or not anybody, I wanted to see if the only way to get to that spot was through our main entrance. So I'm not sure what I'm checking right now. I might, no, what am I doing? I can't remember what I'm doing. I might be getting ready to, yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my dimensions for my forward outpost, 13 by 13, so I'm kind of measuring it. I find out that I need to fell some trees, so there's my 13 by 13. I fell the trees. And then once the trees are felled, I start digging holes and ramps, depending on what side it is. And then I'm like, oh, I need to put a wall here. So, anyways, yeah, there we go. Digging the ramp down, digging holes for those spots. I was like, oh, this is going to bug me, so I kind of got rid of all these trees, and then I'm going to dig another hole, I believe. After building those walls, or did I not choose that? There, I think I just looked at Kingdom Worth to see how many gnomes I was going to have come, because it is the first day of summer, and I had under 3,000, so I was bummed because I figured I'd only get 2 or 3 gnomes. So here we are, they're still going. What am I doing here? Building some more training dummies to put into the outpost, or front gate, I guess you could call it. Not really an outpost. An outpost is not attached to your main base, so I've been calling it wrong all these minutes or episodes or whatever you want to call it. So the nomad showed up, and here I look at their stats. I usually always put my first set of nomads that come in as the soldier profession and have them train forever and ever. Well, not forever and ever, but they're basically military. Like, they will never be anything else. They may not train at some time, but they will still be in the military. So here, I'm still looking at the stills. I believe 2 of them were military and 1 was a miner. I think this one might be the miner I'm looking at now. But I decided, nope, everyone's becoming a soldier. Soldier, soldier, soldier. And then I believe next screen I go to is the military screen. There we go. And then I add 1 to each squad, just because they've all been training, so they have higher dodge and fighting. So that brings up everyone's fighting and dodge quicker. So once they get to about, say, 20 fighting and like 13 or 14 dodge, then I will put them in their own squad and just have them train all the time. 24/7. Or 24/12/4, I guess, since it's not really like 24/7, 365. Or it would be 365, 20, no, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I was looking at there. I'm designating all these to be clipped, just so I have more gnome bucks ready for when the next merchant shows up. And we're getting close to the end of this second episode. What am I trying to think of? Oh, this is where I'm saying I need some a stone area and a wood area, like dedicated, so I'm not just randomly have workshops in this hallway. So next episode I'll probably start on that and start on building the front outpost. So see you next time.